Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Star Wars Empire at War, the Clone Wars mod. Let us look around, see what we have to work with. Construction complete. Where did we leave off last time? That's what I want to know. I think it wasn't Kessel, I think maybe that'll Corteo. Alderaan was possible as well. I can't quite remember.
Squadron reporting.
But basically we want to take these planets here, and also these two down here, start working up, and kind of go to this line here, like Felucia, Rexus Prime, try to take all these planets in this general area. So, looks like Carteo is actually ripe for the taking. We have a bunch of forces here that should not be clumped together, so let's go and separate this around. Put these Fleet Commander and the Jedi over there.
Construction complete.
Let's kind of throw all these troops over here. It looks like this force is going to be able to take the planet. So as soon as they're ready to go, we'll drop them down. This is pretty annoying to have to sort out all of these units, but we'll have to do it at one point or another. Otherwise you'll have like troop transports in the fleets, which is not what we want. Alright, so the force should be ready to take the planet. One last thing, I do want a few extra vehicles in that force, because I do love these AT-ATEs. Go ahead and throw them over here.
Navigating to coordinates.
We also have these troops over here, which don't really have a home.
Construction complete.
I suppose we can throw them into one of these forces, maybe the force that's orbiting Kessel. We have we have one sniper over here. We just need to wait for that force to go there, and we can begin the battle. We also have this force over Kuwait. We don't really need it anymore. I mean, you can throw down a few fighters and maybe one. Or we can throw down the Aquamaners too. But we don't really need them right now. We can throw this force over at Kessel. Mainly a defensive force, but it'll help out. We also have a massive amount of these vehicles here over this planet, core lag. So we can go throw this to a another force over here. Yeah, we can throw it here to Kessel. Speaking of Kessel, we can go ahead and throw the ground units and put them up here. We can throw down some troopers to defend. We can go ahead and build some space stations. Alright. We're ready to begin.
System control achieved.
Okay, that's right. We took the planet,
Building under
but we didn't have any units on the ground. That's what it was. Okay, so we can drop down a few of the 41st. 2 is usually what I drop down. Probably should drop down some more reinforcements, to be honest, because whenever we get attacked there, I always wish I dropped down more. So let me go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and build some things on the ground, such as the hypervelocity gun.
building under construction.
A little bit of lag there. Let's go down over here to Camino. I think we want to build some 41st, which there are some already down.
We stand ready.
Actually, let's drop some of these, the 327th. We have a few of them right now, but not a whole lot to work with. Alright, they are over Carteo. The 325th we do have now. We can go throw over here to Curious, whereas I'm pretty sure it was Curious in this group here. Yeah. That's for the 327th. We'll build up that army a little bit. We have some vehicles over here for them.
Unit in production.
Ooh, do not want to do that.
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command.
Construction complete.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and scout out a little bit. So what units do we have to scout? So I suppose we can use this trooper that's here, this ARF trooper squad. It's just a squad of 6 of the ARF troopers. Go scout out a little bit. You can look at this planet that we have vision on. Level 3 space station, a lot of vehicles on the ground, but not many ships in orbit. I suppose we could take this fairly easily with a decent sized force. I believe we did want to do that actually in one of the previous episodes. Now that Grievous is there, it's a little bit of a
Reinforcement
a
available.
larger challenge for us to do that.
Construction complete.
So,
Construction complete.
what we can do is
Construction complete.
let's drop some detonators over here. 3 should be sufficient. Bring them with the Blood's Pity. Just kind of bring over all of these forces over here. What is this over the moon outposts? Who are you? You are the 212. Okay. It looks like the 212 is combat ready. We can go and build up some
Constructing
more
unit.
vehicles in case. We're actually running low on credits, which is interesting.
Constructing.
I suppose we can build some mining facilities there.
Reinforcements available.
Alright, now these forces are en route. They are almost here. Alright, looks like Grievous has actually left.
Construction complete.
So we should be able to go ahead and attack the planet as soon as these forces arrive. I don't know... Did I just send the ground units over here? Hope I didn't. Alright, so we can go ahead and attack with this force here. And we can send the 327th to go attack.
Tactical battle imminent.
Felucia. Alright, we're being attacked here via space. Looks like an overwhelming force. We can auto-resolve this. Yeah, we just lose the space station. But
Tactical battle imminent.
didn't really expect to win that battle. Also, a battle here, Raxus Prime. Again, only a level 1 space station. Alright, so they took those 2 planets. They may try to go on the ground, but it's pretty heavily defended, I'd say,
Unit in production.
on the ground.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, that's our forces, right? So we have a pretty big force to take this planet out. Let's go ahead and begin. Again, it's a level 3 space station, so it's a really big looser hulks that we have to deal with. Alright, so we have a lot of these fighters here. A lot of ships ready to go. Let's go ahead and send them in.
Copy that. Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and send our frigates over here.
Aye, aye. Weapons online.
We are going to have our detonators just kind of delta split over here.
Awaiting command.
Here we go.
Yes, Commander.
Get our fighters ready to go. Let's get our bombers ready as well, because they're going to be very important in this battle.
Waiting at target, sir.
A-Wing Squadron reporting. A-Wing here. Squadron, advance.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get ready.
I'm picking up contact ahead. We're not alone out here. Waiting at target, sir. Y-Wing Squadron.
We need to target the shields as soon as we can.
Standing by.
They're on me. Ah!
Get those
Star Cruiser here.
starfighters out of the way if possible.
Star Cruiser
Can't
standing
take much
by.
more of this.
Roger that. Form up.
The beam just like took out that turret there.
Fire on the shield
No problem.
generator.
General.
Alright, let's get in there. Take out these fighters.
Light it up.
We actually don't have that many bombers to work with, surprisingly enough.
Affirmative. Copy.
Alright, let's get everyone to attack this. We just want all the firepower to go on the space station. Try to take it down quickly. Oddly enough, we actually took the shields before we destroyed the shield generator, so the bombers have been basically wasting their time.
Going for the lasers.
Let's go ahead and take out this star frigate. You can see all those torpedoes coming in to fire on the frigate. Yeah, there he goes. He's taking a lot of damage there. There are a few enemy fighters left over, but our fighter should clean it up pretty well. So let's go ahead and have these guys attack different targets.
Waiting a target, sir. General, nothing but scrap.
Reporting. Take out their engine.
Let's go and take out the enemy engines.
Our shields are down.
We have a few fighters over here not really doing anything.
Waiting a target, sir.
Space station is taking serious damage. Let's go ahead and soup up our firepower by using this and this.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
So now everything we're doing to the space station is going to be accelerated. All this damage is coming in.
Copy that.
You can just go ahead and fire all lasers and attack the space station, having all of our ships taken out.
Waiting a target.
Maybe a few of these fighters can take them out like this.
Try not to let one on your tail. Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Yeah, space station's going down very quickly, as you can see the bar up here. It just doesn't have that much cover, so
Online.
there's nothing really stopping from all of our guns hitting it. If they had some more sports ships, maybe it'd be a different story.
Coming about.
Alright, let's get these boys over here.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies. What are your orders?
Alright, there we go.
Reporting.
So now, attack all enemy targets. And we'll get the rest of the ships mopped up very quickly.
Retreat aborted.
Retreat aborted. They knew that they were not going to get out with anything that valuable.
Waiting command. Yes, Commander.
Alright, so that was a quick and decisive win. We should be able to take the planet and any of the planets nearby that are left
Weapons ready.
not very well defended. That's actually the bigger part of this, is that we broke through their main line that was here, which wasn't that many ships. It seems like they're getting exhausted right now as far as their ship production. They may not have many space stations that can produce the star frigates, for example. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have to worry about the ground. Now, can we scout out Mon Calamari? Doesn't seem that we can from here. This planet is also very loosely defended. It has a lot of ground vehicles. Would it be worth trying to go for a sneaky raid? Maybe. It looks like, I think this is our spawn point. Yeah, let's go for a raid. We'll try to take the planet by, Guardians. Where is the force we wanted? We wanted the 327th. That's right. What are these forces here? Q. Oh, did not want to do that. There we go. Just some generic ground troops. Not a whole lot defending this. We can send 2 clone battalions over here, or platoons, I should say.
Flank speed.
Reinforcements available.
Reinforcements available. I think that was the snipers that we were building over here. Yes. The snipers actually be a big help for this battle that's going to be coming up.
Reinforcement available.
As far as units that I want, I think we want a heavy weapons squad and a Jedi.
Reinforcements available.
No, maybe we want some clones. I'm not quite sure.
Awaiting your command.
I can't really decide what we need. Decisions. What I'm thinking about is the force that's going to be over here. Jabim, I guess. Like, what forces do we need to bring to the battle to make sure we can win it? Alright, looks like these troops do not want to go to the ground. There we go. Alright. So we can go ahead and transfer these units over and attack the planets.
Invasion commencing.
There we go. So, can we see how many forces are here? Not really, but there are a lot of tanks, mainly. So, let us begin the battle. Open fields provide little cover for infantry. A balanced invasion force, complete with armor, is recommended. Okay. So, what do we have? We have 3 units we can use. 3 reinforcements. They had a lot of vehicles, if I remember correctly, so let's go ahead and drop down some anti-armor. And, I suppose we can just get something that'd be good versus enemy armor. Like this. Alright, looks like we have this little rock wall over here.
Welcome to the battlefield, General.
Alright, so we have 3 regular clones that are going to come with us, and then 3 anti-armor that can stay on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so let's get these 3 over here to this command post.
We stand ready.
We don't want to leave these anti-armor clones alone, so we'll have the walkers escort them around.
Turret constructing.
Alright, let's get them back to this post. Get these guys to take this command post. We'll have some more units to work with.
General.
You can count on us, sir.
These backpacks look really cool. Just kind of signifies that they're with the anti-armor group. I suppose it'd be like grenades and stuff. They would be the ones reinforcing the rocket troopers. Alright, so let's actually drop down some 212th. Get the boots on the ground. We can go defend this point over here a little bit better. Let's get the commander down. That should rent us a medic, and that'd be really good. We can kind of scout out a little bit with our air support. Ooh. This is useful. Let's go ahead and get our troops over here.
You heard the man.
Alright, so we do have a medic, so that's pretty useful. What does this commander have as far as abilities? So it looks like he just has a thermal detonator.
Construction complete.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
let's go ahead and integrate them into 212th. We'll have these rocket troopers do the same.
We stand ready. Into the fray.
Don't seem to have a lot of enemy resistance right now. Looks like that's pumping out units. We'll go throw a few clone troopers over here. We'll take like 3 or 4.
Yes, sir. We stand ready.
Take that bunker.
Y-wings in position for attack run. Say the word, sir.
Excuse me.
Construction complete.
Alright, so the droid works is now creating some droids for us. There's not a lot of enemy resistance right now. We'll scout out a little bit. See what's up. Let me take this off.
Understood, sir.
You can count on us.
Alright, there we go.
We're not alone out here.
Looks like a lot of tanks.
Works destroyed.
You heard the man.
Droid works destroyed. That's just because it produced so many actual droids. Get these clones back over here.
Right away, sir. General. Into the fray.
Alright, let's get our LAAT back over here.
You can count on us.
We don't want him going too far out of cover like he is now. Oh snap, I was joining the clones.
Yes, sir. We stand ready.
Let's get you out of here.
Right away, sir. Into the fray.
Alright, so what we can do is get all these walkers here. Move up a little bit. Get these clones. Let's drop them inside the bunker, because we don't really want to lose them.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
We'll bring them over here. Actually, let's have them defend over
Here
here,
we come.
because we won't really have any forces over here to defend. We can get these droids. They kind of go inside here, see if they can cause any havoc. And while that is happening, we'll have our main force move up.
Right away,
It'll be escorted by the air support. You'll be control group 2. That's going to move out, and our squad that's going to be attacking from behind over here. You guys can be control group 3.
Commander. Yes, General.
Okay. Let's get 2 to swing around,
We stand ready.
and 1 to go through
Into
this
the fray.
pass.
Move! Move!
Let's wait for our forces to move up.
At your command.
Alright, there are the tanks. Let's go and get everyone to go into cover. Have our air support rain down. And let's have our walkers move up. Ideally, they're going to try to kite them around
Unit destroyed.
General,
while our main force moves in. Looks like our main force is actually having some trouble moving in. These are all 3 of our rocket troopers, and they're not doing too hot.
understood, sir. You can count on us, sir.
Alright, looks like our force actually wants to go around, which is a little bit inconvenient.
What are your orders?
Alright, let's just drop an airstrike or 2.
Y-wing squadron clear to engage.
Destroyed.
All units are in position.
Unit
There goes our lieutenant. Alright, we keep moving around. Alright, now our 3rd squad can move in.
Light 'em up.
It looks like these guys just don't want to move in. So they're just going to go in from the side. Alright, there goes our 2nd squad.
General, here we come.
You can have these guys over here.
Acknowledge.
What do you guys want to do? Yeah, that's not really going to work.
Yes, sir.
We'll take out the target in one shot.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, we can go ahead and drop down some fast vehicles.
Capacity.
We stand ready. Nothing but scrap. Take 'em
Let's
out.
go ahead and go into cover. Where's that medic at? Oh, we lost the medic. Did we? That looks like a medic to me.
General,
Okay, so there's a medic. He's just like disguised in here. Our forces are getting wrecked though.
you heard the
Okay.
man. General,
Whoa, that plan failed. There are just too many vehicles, I guess. And they're all
yes, sir.
just kind of going ham.
We stand ready.
These 3 troopers are still alive over here though. Alright, so what we will do is we'll move you over here to this post. We have our vehicles ready to go.
Move! Move! Attention, Sergeant on deck! We'll take out the target in one shot.
You'll be our new control group 2.
Understood, sir.
Go ahead and move in fast.
Here we come. We stand ready.
Okay,
You heard the man.
let us move up.
Y-wings in position for attack run. Say the word, sir.
I don't know how those guys got owned by 2 tanks, but they did. I suppose we can drop down like ATTE or something.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's go and get those 3 clone troopers to get this command post here.
We stand
Let's
ready.
just get you to go over the terrain.
Into the fray.
There we go.
Move! Move! Don't know the mission, sir.
Just to get some more units, you guys can go attack walk up here to try to find any more troops that are like, sneaking around maybe.
Here we
Maybe
come.
there's like a factory or something over here.
General.
Alright, let's get you into cover. Out of cover.
We stand ready. Throw it away, sir. Take 'em out.
So it was. There was a mining facility up here.
Into the fray.
Anything else? Doesn't seem like it.
Understood, sir.
We can go check over here.
Don't know the mission,
Meanwhile, our LAAT is going to move back and deliver those troops so we can take the other command post. Let's just have you go over terrain. Don't actually... Okay, that works
You
too.
heard the man.
We'll have these guys move over.
Into the fray.
Attention, Sergeant on deck! Move! Move!
General, Yes, sir.
Get these three clone troopers to come over here. There we go.
You can count on us, sir.
All these like carcasses of the enemy armored tanks are just nearby. Alright, let them go ahead and take
We
that.
said ready.
We've secured a landing zone.
Here we
Right.
come. You heard the man.
Let's go ahead and bring all the
Choose your
troops back.
Reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Get the two beefs in the front.
Mission, sir. Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Right away, sir. General.
Here we go.
Repair station.
Alright, so we can go ahead and begin the rest of the assault.
We said ready.
Let's go and move these troops up.
Mission, sir.
We'll have the ATTEs be the ones to take the hits, and then the rest of these forces here to come in and quickly just attack the rest.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Let's have them enter the shield.
Complete.
Yes, sir.
We can have our air support go and scout out, see what's around.
You can count on us.
So it looks like we do have a few regular factories here, or unless this is a vehicle. Yeah, it's a vehicle factory. Never mind.
Yes, sir.
So 1v1, I think the ATTEs definitely beat the other vehicles, those GATs and the AATs.
Sergeant on deck.
But in numbers, they actually get wrecked.
Here we
Alright, let's go
come.
ahead and bring these forces
You heard
in.
the man. Right away, sir.
Take out the target in one shot.
Nothing but scrap. General, into the fray. Take him out.
And let's go ahead and keep taking these vehicle factories out.
Yes,
Looks
sir.
like a few droids were over here. Yeah,
The enemy has
there we go. We are victorious. Alrighty. So we took out 10 of the vehicles. We lost a few clones unnecessarily, unfortunately. But overall, not too bad.